There's a photo circulating right now of two of the biggest names in Chinese entertainment, and it's not from a red carpet. It's from 2016, on a set nobody expected to matter again. Welcome back to Rabbit News Hallyu, the kind of story we like, because the details everyone forgot turn out to explain the ones everyone's watching now. Here's the setup. Before Xiao Zhan was Xiao Zhan, the household name, the top-tier leading man, the guy whose face is on every major streaming platform's homepage, he was a supporting player in a show called Superstar Academy. Wang Yuwen was his co-star. It was a campus comedy, low budget, deliberately absurd, the kind of thing that gets made and forgotten within a season. Except it wasn't forgotten. It became a running joke. Fans of both actors have, for years, half-jokingly called it the show we're too scared to re-watch. That's not an insult, by the way. It's affection wearing a disguise. So why is it back? A batch of Unretouched, behind-the-scenes photos from that production resurfaced online this week, and they've been spreading fast, not because of scandal, but because of contrast. Xiao Zhan played a character nicknamed Fang Shui, a campus power player with an outsized ego. Wang Yuwen played the female lead, Cheng Jia. The photos show two young actors with round, dewy, unmistakably early career faces, years before either of them carried a project on their own name. Commenters are calling the look baby fat you could pinch, and honestly, that's about the most accurate description you're going to get. But the photos are only half of why this is trending. The other half is the show itself. Superstar Academy leaned into a fictional parallel universe with characters wielding zodiac-based superpowers. The dialogue was intentionally over the top. Some cuts reportedly used pinyin captions instead of standard bilingual subtitles, a production choice so unusual that it became part of the show's legend. Viewers at the time called it gloriously dumb. At one point, by some measures, it actually outperformed a much more polished procedural drama airing around the same period. That's not a small thing for a show this scrappy. Now here's where it gets interesting from an industry standpoint, and this is the part most coverage of bold photos went viral completely skips. Nostalgia content like this doesn't spread randomly. It spreads when there's a gap between where a celebrity started and where they are now, and the wider that gap, the more shareable the material becomes. Xiao Zhan's breakout didn't happen until 2019, with the Untamed. Everything before that, including Superstar Academy, existed in a completely different phase of his career, before the fame, before the scrutiny, before the algorithm knew his name. When early footage like this resurfaces, it isn't just nostalgic, it's a measurement tool. Audiences are essentially asking, how far did this person travel? And the more dramatic the answer, the more the clip gets shared. That's one layer. Here's another. Since 2019, Xiao Zhan and Wang Yuwen haven't worked together again. There's been no visible social media interaction between them in years, and by some accounts, Xiao Zhan has gradually cleaned up his own older posts, a pattern common among actors managing a rapidly scaling public image, where early, less polished content gets quietly archived as the audience and expectations grow. That's not unusual in this industry. It's closer to standard practice than anomaly. Public figures routinely curate their digital footprint as their fame compounds, because the same casual post that worked for a niche audience of a few thousand followers reads very differently to an audience of tens of millions. So what we're actually looking at is two separate career tracks that briefly intersected almost a decade ago and have since diverged completely, which is a fairly ordinary story in entertainment, except that the internet just rediscovered the exact moment they intersected, in high resolution, at the same time both of their profiles are peaking again. Wang Yuwen has recent buzz around her sweet but cool persona at the Peace Night event and her new drama, Spring in a Small Town. Xiao Zhan is deep into a run of high-profile releases. Two rising trajectories, one shared origin point, and the internet doing what it always does with that combination, comparing then to now. Now, let's talk about the second half of what's actually driving Xiao Zhan's name through the algorithm this month, because it's a genuinely different kind of story, and it says something about where his career is heading, not just where it's been. It's his voice. Not his singing voice, his performance voice. The way he constructs a completely different vocal identity for nearly every role he takes, to the point where fans say they can identify which project, and even which emotional beat within that project, purely from how he's speaking. That's not a casual compliment in this industry. Voice control is one of the hardest, least appreciated skills in screen acting, because it can't be covered up by editing, lighting, or a strong co-star. It's either there or it isn't. Look at the range across just his most recent and upcoming work. In A Good Remedy for a Small Town, he drops his register into something worn down and quietly exhausted, playing a subdued, isolated doctor named Liu Zhanglinghe. Compare that to the trailer for The End of 10 Days, where the tone flips entirely, sharper, more seductive, edged with something close to unhinged. Two performances, back to back, with almost nothing connecting them vocally. That's not an accident of casting. That's a deliberate choice to treat voice as a design element of character, the same way a costume designer treats wardrobe. It goes deeper than tone, too. In 10 Miles of Silk Road, or however you know it regionally, he plays a cold, commanding high priest figure in one arc, then shifts into something gentler and more hesitant when the character loses his memory. Fans have pointed out they can track exactly where a character is emotionally, scene to scene, based on vocal cues alone. And then there's the regional work, a specific, historically accurate Southern dialect in one production that reportedly impressed native speakers, and a distinct Northeastern accent in another, the kind of dialect precision that usually requires dedicated coaching, not just general fluency. Here's the detail that actually explains all of this, and it's the least glamorous part of the story, which is usually where the real answer is hiding. Early in his career, during Oh My Emperor, he reportedly struggled at times to distinguish between two similar-sounding particles in Mandarin, a small, technical pronunciation issue, not a talent problem. Rather than let it go, he apparently went back and studied the pronunciation of individual words in his scripts more rigorously. Later, performing tens of thousands of lines across a long stage run of As If Dreaming, he built what's described as a highly disciplined, efficient system for modern line delivery. And then there's the choice that separates a lot of working actors from the ones who get remembered: live sound recording. A significant portion of the industry defaults to post-production dubbing as the safer, more forgiving route. It lets you fix mistakes after the fact. Xiao Zhan has reportedly insisted on live recording for multiple period and historical dramas instead, which is a much less forgiving process. It demands exact control of breath, movement, and pronunciation in real time, with far less room for error. It's the harder path. But it's also the one that makes a performance feel alive on screen instead of assembled afterward. Put those two stories side by side, the resurfaced photos and the voice acting analysis, and you get a more complete picture than either one gives you alone. One shows where the career started, unpolished, low stakes, a supporting role in a show nobody expected to matter. The other shows what happened in the years between then and now, not a single lucky break, but a series of specific, technical choices, studying pronunciation, choosing the harder recording method, building a distinct voice for every character, that most viewers never consciously notice, but that add up to the difference between someone who's simply famous and someone who's actually good at the job. That's usually how it works in this industry. The viral moment is never really about the viral moment. It's about what it accidentally reveals underneath. If you like entertainment stories that go further than the headline, the kind that find the quiet detail most coverage skips, Rabbit News Hallyu is built exactly for that. Subscribe if you want analysis, not just news.